Robert. I am Robert. Eddie is running the camera today. Say hi, Eddie. Okay, it's Silent Eddie running the camera today. It's even better this way. So, we're covering today a meal that has been one of the staple meals of my life, probably about up to 3 times a week. Frozen pizza. As you can see at the store here, we got like 60 feet of frozen pizza to choose from. Not all of them are good. You know, it has a reason, it has a reputation for being a terrible food. Because most of the time, it is terrible. There's like this one, the square pizzas you ate in school. The pepperonis are even square. They're greasy as hell. Not very good, but I love the crust. The crust is amazing on these, and I must say a guilty pleasure of mine is eating one of these, or part of one, as a snack until it makes me sick, and then I stop. A lot of other pizzas, though, you have to look at them not so much as a meal in their own, which you can just follow the directions and cook it just like it says, and sometimes get a good meal if you try to write enough pizzas, find one that you like. I like to take something like the buffalo chicken pizza, but if you get just a straight up buffalo chicken pizza, they're always too gooey. So I get just a chicken pizza and add buffalo sauce halfway through it. That way the pizza tastes good, but it's not wet and gooey. One of my other favorite ones to do is just a standard pepperoni pizza. And I like these because this one's adequate. It's always adequate. It's a decent pizza. So I get that one. And part 2, we're going to cover making some of these pizzas. Some tips on how to make them all a little better. Even this one makes the crust not quite as good as this crust, but pretty good. And this item here. This is the deluxe. This is the top level pizza to make. It's just any Mexican pizza. And we start with this as a base. We don't cook this and eat this as this at all, because that's gross. But we take this and use it as a tostada. And this becomes a tostada shell because we're going to put salsa on it, cheese, lettuce, sour cream, some black olives, and this will then be one of the best Mexican pizzas I've ever had in my life. We're going to make some random pizzas today. We're going to make a pepperoni pizza, a buffalo hot wing pizza, and a super deluxe Mexican pizza. We're starting with just a pepperoni because that's basic pizza everyone needs to know, and the directions on the crust are usually not correct. We're going to reset and start that right now. Alright, so we're going to start with the Red Baron pepperoni pizza. It's a decent pizza. I enjoy these. First thing we want to do is peel all the plastic off, but actually just open it up. The crust of these are made really hard so that they withstand the factory. And because of that, they're too hard when you go to eat it. So we're going to murder it. Watch out. We take a knife. What this will do is it will allow the steam to come out the bottom of the crust, and the crust will still stay crispy, and you won't get that goopy layer right underneath the toppings. And then you always got to rearrange all your pepperoni pieces because they shift during freezing and transit and all of that. No, don't touch. Don't touch. You can watch. Alright? Now, when they make pizza, they skimp on some of the ingredients for profit. The things that they skimp on are, hey, when it's cooked, we're going to have a whole bunch. One of the things they skip on is dry spices, because dry spices are expensive. Want to put some on? Yeah, that's good. And we just sprinkle some oregano on there. So I like extra oregano. There's other spices you add for different types of pizzas. But you want to add the dry spices first so they have time to cook in and absorb the juice. And now we put it in the pizza oven. We're lucky in that we have one of these little pizza oven things. Other people don't have a pizza oven and they have to use a big oven. And that works just as good. It's just you have to heat up your big oven. It makes your whole house hot. They usually go around $100. They work great. Alright, pizza just baked. So the first thing we want to do is take it out. And we want to rotate it. because the oven won't always cook even. Now since it's half cooked, we want to put fresh ingredients. Like I want mushrooms on my half. I know you don't like mushrooms, so we won't put any on your half of the pizza. But just open up a can of mushrooms and add a few. And we want extra cheese too, don't we?
Can I have a piece of cheese?
Yes, you can have a piece of cheese. Why don't you hold out your hand? I'll give you a little palm of cheese. There you go. Now you got some cheese. Now the extra cheese, since if we would have put this on at the beginning, it would have burned while the pizza was still frozen. We can put some on now. No, I put the cheddar on because I know you like the cheddar cheese better than the mozzarella cheese. I would normally put mozzarella cheese on, which is white, but we got what Eddie likes. All right, we rotated it, so we put it back in, and we finish cooking it for not that much longer. Pizza out here. Now, just wait a minute. So we have our choice of pizza cutters. This is a traditional type pizza cutter. It has the semi-sharp wheel that spins around, floppy around, you can run over it. Or the better one. Not one to usually get single item stuff that only is good for one job, but pizza's that important, we need one of these. You need one that's bigger than the pizza, quite a bit bigger. It should have an arc to it. It should have two handles, not just one in the middle, but two, so you can rock it across in there. And they should be made of some type of plastic, not wood. Because wood, like that, splits and gets old and nasty. So, put this on, cut right through the middle. Now you do it again, and it cuts it right in half instantly, even through the pepperoni, through all the toppings. Cheese and nothing sticks to these. These are awesome. That's why these have replaced these. These only have the advantage in that they're slightly smaller. All right, let's get some plates and neat this up because this looks really good. And I got 2 more pizzas we're gonna cook yet today, huh? That'd be awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna make me a buffalo hot wing pizza. Like I said, there's a lot of my code bought that were buffalo hot wing, but instead we're gonna get a chicken supreme and buffalo it up because it'll turn out better. You wanna go throw this away for me?
Sure.
All right.
I'm done.
All right, now I'll shake the bottle of hot sauce so it's nice and even. I've noticed with this pizza before that the crust is sometimes spewed and dried. So I like to add a little bit of sauce to the crust while it's cooking. I add some sauce beforehand while it's cooking and it will flavor up the crust around the edge.
Can I put some on?
Not really, because I'm afraid you would put it on way too thick, and the thicker you put it on, the hotter it tastes. And since the pizza oven's already hot, we're going to save a little bit of energy putting on. Now you notice I didn't stab this pizza. Well, at least I didn't stab the pizza because it's a thin crust pizza. You don't have to stab those because they're already paper thin. Put in there, and we turn it on and we wait. Alright. Be ready in a few minutes. So I know it's about half cooked. I can add the rest of my hot sauce to it. Because like I said, this is just a normal pizza. In fact, if you get the hot wing pizza, they put way too much sauce on it. It turns out being goopy and soupy, and this way I can have a hot wing pizza without control the amount of sauce. And I know it's good sauce too. I'm kind of picky, and I always pick Frank's Red Hots. So, another great tip is to keep the cardboard that came with the pizza that they ship with it frozen. It's great to put the pizza back on it because that way you can cut right on top of it. Gives you a little cushion for your thing, and the cardboard will absorb some of the extra steam coming off, so the bottom crust doesn't get soggy and mushy. Alright, we got about 7 more minutes and then we try some hot wing pizza. It's one of my favorites. I need to get me some beers for this. Good.
Yummy! Yum, yum.
Alright, this is my hot wing pizza. It's So you won't want to eat any of this because it's way too spicy for little boys like you. It smells spicy though, doesn't it? When you get older, you'll probably really like this pizza. And when you get over 21, you can even drink some beer with it. That's when it gets really good. I don't know, something about beer and hot wing sauce goes well together.
I already would trumpet it up.
Well, I cut it up now when it's hot because then it's fresher and better to cut that way. And there is my hot wing pizza. Doesn't it look good? Yeah? Hardest pizza to make. We're going to make the deluxe Mexican pizza. What we're really doing is we're taking this generic Mexican pizza and we're going to turn this into basically a tostada shell and build a tostada on top of it. So throw this away and I'll put this in the oven and we'll start this cooking. I hate when all the ingredients moves to one side. That's why it's a cheap generic pizza. So, the beef towards halfway turn. Watch out, this is hot. Very hot. So, we're not adding extra cheese because this is a Mexican pizza. Instead, we're adding extra tortilla chips. Watch out, oh, this is hot. Just back up, just watch. You want to dump a few chips on there? It's kind of like feeding the fish in the fish tank. Spread it around where you don't see it. Good job. These are just broken up tortilla chips that we had. Old taco shells to be exact. And we're going to put this back in the oven and finish cooking it the rest of the way. Alright, clean side up, is that what you're doing? Alright, pizza just dinged. So it's done, watch out. Hot. Oh, that's hot. That smell good? Okay, we're going to want to add first some sour cream. I'm just going to put a couple dollops all over it. I like to put sour cream on when the pizza's still kind of warm so it spreads out a little bit and isn't all cold. And I don't like mixing really cold food and hot food together. We're going to put some cheese on it. We got some Mexican style cheese here, so it already has some seasoning in it and it's a blend of cheeses. You want to try some? Is that a yes? Hold out your hand.
Yes.
There you go. And then I'll sprinkle some more on there. Like how I just put it on in nice even clumps. Besides what Ed is eating and dropping everywhere. Some black olives. And some onions, because I like onions. Some shredded lettuce. And just get a jar of any salsa, drop some few drops of salsa on it. I like this one because it's chunky. Makes me feel like I'm eating a vegetable that way. Ooh, what are my vegetables for today? Take the good knife cutter.
And chop it.
And chop it.
And chomp it up.
And chop it up.
And chomp it up.
And there is my ultra deluxe Mexican pizza. It's affordable, easy to make, and way so good because it's real easy cooking.
And done.